Hi, and welcome to Codeweaver Plays Games. I'm back, and I'm going to be playing a little bit of Mass Effect 1 via the Mass Effect Legendary release that came out recently. And yeah, I know a lot of streamers are doing this. I'm no streamer in particular. But yeah, for me, I really enjoyed this series, but my dirty little secret is, as I keep saying at the start of all these streams, I have never played Mass Effect 1. Until now. Played 2 and 3, really enjoyed them. Played 4, enjoyed that too. Just deal with it. But of the primary series, I never actually ended up playing number 1, and that's what I'm doing with you all today. And let's just make sure we actually have the cam switched over to tracking the gaming stream. Yes, I think OBS is behaving itself. It should be more or less. Ooh, that was a little noisy. Do we have the stream behaving itself? Yes. Okay, so here we are. So when we last left off, we were about to take on the primary bunker on board a... I have no idea where. This is not the map I want. I actually want the space map. The asteroid plummeting towards one of the populated planets whose name I've temporarily forgotten, and we had to take out a bunch of fusion torches, basically giant rockets, slowly pushing it towards a planet. We took out those. Now we're entering the main bunker. Now we stalled in the last game because right after this, my game froze up and kind of took my computer with it, and I don't know why. So let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it. The Bartarians must be dealt with before you may leave the facility. Okay, I've got myself turned around. That's fine.
Take cover!
Wow, that was kind of insane. Well, what the heck that was all about, but I guess I waited around a while before I grab a few grenades in case they're useful. Right. Alright, so can't save the game just yet, but that's alright. I guess I waited around in that room for a while, and hence they had a chance to... Oh, right, it's this big long run. I'd forgotten where the situation I was in. So we're gonna book it up to the top here. I'm gonna get my companions properly situated. That was a little close. That thing's been bugging me for flipping forever. Alright. Everybody with me, please. We're going around the outside. Really? Everyone? Can you just, get in here? I think the Z key is, or Z key or whatever, it's supposed to be for getting everybody to follow me, but it doesn't seem to be working as well as I thought. Down to this end. Come on. That's rough. Well, I need both my peeps, so let's get them resurrected. Okay, I'm gonna take care of that irritation. So we've taken care of that. Alright, so we're going to race down to the end here. That's fine. Can we get both of my companions here, please?
Cover!
Okay, so defending that by just sticking there is not working out for me. I've tried that a couple of times now. And the problem is I can't really fire fast enough with a sniper rifle. It's my preferred weapon. So I can either give up using a sniper rifle under those circumstances, or I can take up a different location for a while and pick them off a bit better from somewhere else. Okay, we gotta boot it up here. This, though, seems to be a pretty good strategy. Let's get here and get... Really? Get right in my way there, Tally. Let's get everybody resurrected because we need all hands on deck here. Oi! Okay. Got rid of that one. Okay, so. See if we can do this a little bit more smartly. Firing at me from where? They're all firing at me from down below, so that's fine. Can I resurrect anybody yet? Yeah, alright. Get everybody somewhere near me here. Apparently I'm having issues. Time of it here. Alright, well, this is one of the first... Yeah. Love my companions to death. Hello, new viewers, whoever you are. Love my companions to death, but they are not necessarily terribly accurate with the weaponry. Alright, let's try this again. Start booking it. Get up to that upper level. Dead, even though I'm standing up here taking fire myself. Alright, let's get rid of the defense drone because that's just a pest. And I'm dead. Okay, so this is going to be an exciting, tough battle where I'm probably going to have to switch weapons multiple times just to keep the heat down. Yeah. Everyone get up the stairs, please. Gotta take out that drone. It's a constant pest. Which I don't seem to be able to do. Okay, that's a thing. I do not like this wall interface in Mass Effect 1. It's too sticky. I don't seem to be able to reliably pull myself away from it when I want to. And so I end up like stuck on it when I want to run away. I end up pinning myself against it when I want to fire. I remember in Mass Effects 2 and 3, especially by the time we got to 3, a lot of that had become very smooth. It felt very sort of natural flowing. Here it's just a nuisance. Like, I almost don't want to bother getting up against the wall. In fact, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just, crouch. Because why bother getting up against the wall? Both of my companions are down because apparently they cannot learn to just get out of the way. So get up here, please. The reason, of course, to do it is to peek up over the wall. Yes, I know I have health packs, or whatever they're called, the metagels. Yeah. Do not even remotely like the wall mechanism in this. Healthy and against the wall up here, so I'm going to book it down. Get myself a nice position against the wall, I guess. That's weird. I could have sworn the Z key, the Z key, was for summoning my colleagues to my side, and it just isn't. I'll have to look up what that actually does and how to get them to summon my side. I have to drag them over manually, which seems a little weird to me. So you two slightly split up. Don't want you here. Oh god, don't want you here at all. Back on your feet, thank you. Ow. Can't get him. Get him though. Can get you too. Can we instruct them to... Sure, let's try that. Resistant, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it has a shield up. Enemies were even halfway intelligent and just stormed up the stairs and killed me by now. Oh right, they've done that several times. Hello. Okay, so first off, we're gonna get you equipped with... Sure, why not? Second of all, we're going to resurrect everyone, because I need to. Dip into the side room for a moment, because they clearly came up the stairs to cause me grief and I didn't notice. Okay, now that we're in here, let's take a quick look around because then we're going to descend the stairs. High ground has some advantages, but we're going to anchor down behind here to get our bearings a little bit. Everybody up and at him, please. Definitely figure out what my manual combat is. Is the middle mouse button? I can't recall. Alright. We are definitely going in for new weapons on the next mission. Back in. No, no. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a long mission. It's not like there's anywhere I can save in all of this. Wow. Okay. It's gonna take more skill and I probably remember how to muster. Everybody up here. Gun focus away from me when I don't expect it to. I don't like that. Letting me fire at all. That's just great. Thanks for nothing. Come on, guys. Come on. Get in here. Wow, okay. Come on, get unstuck from the wall, please. Not even slightly interested. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. Race out to here. I need you here, and I need you here. You guys can't hit for worth a hill of beans, but okay. So I originally came up here, went up there, skirted a roof. Hello. Skirted around the outside edge entirely. they have weapons that themselves aren't necessarily very accurate, so I can improve that. Mostly, I just don't want those things hitting me.
You humans.
Oh, thank goodness. That was a long battle, but I mean, it's a story beat, so it's gonna be a boss battle or a major event. All right, more trouble than you're worth. What are you doing?
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. Pointing you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
Not that easy.
I can't just let you go, Valak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Okay, humans can be pretty dickish, and we pushed a lot of cultures out, but explain to me exactly how this is our fault.
Why take it out on these people?
Or at least
they didn't
their
do
fault.
anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And your point?
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Not that I condone your methods, but that is occasionally a point.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand. And I'm done wasting my breath.
I don't know if there were a
If you want your friends to live,
sensible way out of this. I would prefer a sensible way out of this. Well, I mean, there's not really any choice here. I'm trying to think, like, of these two options, if I choose to attack him, and if that guarantees me losing the hostages, then there's no alternative. For me, the only question is, can I attack him and get to the hostages in time? And I can't guarantee that, because if he's rigged the thing to blow, and he's the only one who can stop the detonation, I don't want to kill him. I have to let the hostages go. This may bite me in the butt later on, but
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
oh, great! All right. Behind here somewhere? No, they must be on a lower level.
Our shields are down.
I don't know how to I don't know how to get to these bombs. Oh, are these them? All right, now I got it. Okay, never mind. Let's see if we can do this. on circular blobby things. I can probably deal with that. Come on, get around the corner. Oh, bad. Get up off the your frickin' knees. Come on. No, get off of the sticky wall. Thank you. Very little. Possibly upstairs. I don't have a lot of time to be screwing around. I'm not losing this. I will revert this save game if I have to. Well, it's gonna have me revert my save game anyway. That's fine. Resume last save. Hopefully I don't have to go through that fight again, because that was a long fight. I don't think so, though. No. Okay, so here we go. Let's be less stupid about this, then. No! Get off the stick. God, I hate that sticky wall. Hate it. Hate it. Okay. So, not a great mechanic. They did, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of hiding behind stuff. They just did it very, very poorly in Mass Effect 1. In my opinion. Which you can take it or leave it. No, off the wall. Thank you. So I'm getting the idea if I'm going straight into a wall and I press towards it, I will run right into it. That's fine. And then I can pull directly away from it to run away, and that's also fine. Release scientists from the prison cell in the lower offices. All right.
He left. Is that all right?
It was the only option. It really was.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Okay, then.
But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
She's fine.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
He won't get the chance.
The Alliance has a whole navy full of people like me, waiting to take him down. We'll be watching.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family.
Probably a wise move.
Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
See, the Quarian armor is interesting, but I might be able to get that elsewhere. And I'm really intrigued by the fact that his Omni tool is sort of a specialty reward item if you've got the right... You know, I can't not pick this because sort of the unique path, right? And now I want to know what his Omni tool does, so... Right?
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours, I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's
Okay.
an Omni tool compared to that?
Quality awesome. I don't have to make either of us feel guilty about requesting that. That's
I hope
fine.
you get good use out of it.
About those engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Okay, so that's interesting because I thought I'd visited all 3 sites.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Not my way.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
That's me, but behind a computer screen. Anyway.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I won't keep you.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Well, now, you know what? I kind of have a conundrum here. It's more personal for me to actually say my name. Saying I'm a Spectre could lend credibility to the Spectres. And there's some value in that as long as I'm part of the organization and the organization isn't nasty and evil. Not really in it for the ego, but you know what? This is the polite thing to do.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
Before I let you go, though, and I know I did promise just a second ago to let you go quickly, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
No, but the asteroid?
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up. But he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
No, I should go.
You've been through a lot.
You're making me
I'll get out of your
sniffly.
way.
It's
So long,
rough.
Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Thanks, Kate. Brave lady. Alright, so let's, I guess talk to one of the scientists.
So much. I thought you were all dead.
Thank you again.
Oh,
Commander.
sorry, I guess she actually exited that
You've
room
done
I was
more
in.
than you know.
Let me go back in there actually and just make sure I didn't miss anything I'd be able to take with me. Don't think so. Oh, good house. Oh, I've been yawning all day. I've been yawning all month. Reasonably sure there's nothing left for me to grab in here, but we'll make a pass. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab that on my way by the last time. So I got some more grenades. I'm using them a little more often to keep bad guys at bay. Alright, so one thing we definitely learned is my team could use a little practice on the firing range, not gonna lie. And the second is we could probably do with some upgraded gear, but we've been collecting weaponry for quite some time now, and I think we can at least give almost all of our team, including myself, at least like one level upgrade in weapon, just on the sheer quantity of weapons we gathered. Oh, hi, Simon.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Right, so he's in here.
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Now, I think I've already done that.
We will, Shepard. We owe you.
But I missed out on one of them, so we gotta go track him or her down. Okay, so here we go. So that's the transmission tower he's talking about. There's survey station 3, 1, and 2, and I still technically have a quest here. Oh, if it's not a quest, maybe it's a... what is that marked as? There's plot elements here at the main facility. Opening the journal. Oh, it's under assignments. Here we go. Wow. Alright. Jaime Mendel. And we have the third of the 3 engineers lost. Alright, so I gotta remember that assignments is a separate thing from missions. What else do we have, anyway? Alright, well, we'll sort that out later. It's time to figure out... Alright. Alright. We need to start getting on the road, so we're gonna head straight over to here. And we're just going to head straight there, and we'll just investigate each of the 3 to find out which one we're missing. And I think it might be this one. Although I think this one had the message that their engineer headed east, and that was to the main base. Maybe they didn't make it? I don't know. Okay. Doesn't like me trying to end up there. Let's, hello. And this is, in fact, due east. Rough. So if I go into my map, yeah, so let's just get back into the vehicle and head back to the main base. Tried to make it back to the main base, couldn't quite do it.
Heading to position.
Alright, so let's quickly report this.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Yep, and that's fine. So now I feel like I've tied a tidy little bow on this, and we can actually just, in principle, we can just go back in the Mako. And return to the Normandy. I think I've done everything that I want to do here. All right. Do a little quick save here.
Yes, Commander.
All right, nothing more.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing more we can really significantly talk about there. A little bit of extra XP at that station. Let's actually have a little talk with Joker and crew.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I do love Joker. Joker is awesome. Hold on, hot load monitor. All right, I don't know what that's about, but heat load monitor makes some more sense. All right, let's open up a galaxy map. Let's find out where to go. Okay, so I think this is different. Asteroid X-57 has been brought under control. Once repairs are complete, the asteroid will be carefully maneuvered into geosynchronous orbit around Terra Nova. Though the Batarian terrorists have destroyed several months of work, experts predict it's still open for business before the end of 2184. Okay, we don't need to re-land on that. And in fact, let's continue our migration through this outward. Let's check out Bohr. I think we have already read Bohr's entry. Let's go out to Tyr. Alright. Tyr is compositionally quite similar to Earth, however, it lies over 4 astronomical units from Asgard and possesses an atmosphere primarily composed of nitrogen ethane. While a potential target for terraforming, the presence of the shirt sleeves habitable Terra Nova in the same system relegated Tyr to a support role. Nearly 100 corporations, human and alien, have constructed extensive tele-operated mining, refining, and manufacturing facilities across the face of Tyr. Combined with the platinum loads of Terra Nova, the resources they produce are driving development of the local hydrogen fuel cell industries. The Asgard system now supplies nearly 4% of the galactic market. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright, so how about Loki? Loki's a small terrestrial world with little to recommend it. One hemisphere is largely covered by an ice cap, and the other by craggy basaltic highlands. The rough, varied terrain suggests an ancient cataclysm caused significant damage to the world. This is seemingly reinforced by its unusually elliptical orbit, which reaches 6.5 astronomical units at perigee and 7.1 astronomical units at apogee. Penetrating scans of Loki's ice cap reveal a network of crisscrossing subterranean tunnels. Because some of the tunnels were surprisingly regular in shape and size, early expeditions looked for evidence of excavation. It was concluded they formed by natural processes. Loki's thin atmosphere is mainly comprised of krypton and xenon. When it approaches perigee, frozen sulfur trioxides and dioxides can evaporate into clouds on the hemisphere facing Asgard. I wonder if it's largely tidally locked and hence the split, the split regions on this planet. Except it wouldn't be really perfectly tidally locked with elliptical orbit, because is that even a thing that I can think about? Because it would have to vary its rotation quite a bit between its apogee and perigee. Like it would have to speed up and then slow down to perfectly match facing and unfacing. Always facing one side towards the sun. But it could be close to tidally locked. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know. Somebody with better understanding of... tidally locked worlds basically means that one face always faces the parent thing that you're orbiting. But to do that usually means it's because of the flex of the planet and the oceans, because of gravity slows down the planet until that happens. And in principle, for example, like it happened to Earth, it's what's happened to our moon with regards to us. And our moon doesn't have a perfectly circular orbit, so I wonder if how often, or if it is possible for tidally locked worlds to form, to slow down enough when you have an elliptical orbit where you're constantly, in order to be tidally locked, you'd have to constantly change the rate of the rotation of the planet. I mean, which wouldn't happen, right? It just means the planet would be tugged one way and then the other to speed it up and slow it down. It would never be perfectly tidally locked. I wonder if it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Interesting. I don't know. Don't know enough about that style of world. So we have finished off the Exodus cluster. I think we have quests in Novaria, probably Gemini, Sigma. So we're gonna have to visit all of these eventually. But what I want to do, actually, is I did say I wanted to check what I could do to upgrade all of my weapons, and maybe then sell off the stuff I don't need, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Citadel. Where we know we have access to some good weapons. We're going to spend just a little bit of time...
Urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Alright, how can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Okay, how does that happen?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human.
Yeah, you don't have to justify this
We
to
need
me.
you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Okay.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military,
And right now, we
Hey, you don't need to justify that either. I'll
The
come
VI
back.
controls all the facilities, weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Still a bit of a nuisance, though. Okay, let's... okay, you know what? I don't actually know how to disembark. How do I do that? Where's the airlock? Yep, salute to you too, soldier. Did not expect to be down here, but let's have a little chit chat with everyone.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come
The
on.
Krogans lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Heard
Unfortunate.
about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It
Right.
seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Okay, point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Alright.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Okay.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Okay.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Long-running problem in this series.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Alright, let's talk.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
So, what about?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Okay, I'm going to let you sink your own ship
Don't
here.
mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Yeah, I think we've had part of this conversation previously.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Actually, I kind of agree with that at this point in history, because they're already showing that they're unwilling to listen to us.
Yeah, the Council's had a grudge against us since the first contact war.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species
kind of
will
is.
always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Alright, tell me about your
Doesn't
service.
sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside.
I'm not having
part of the
racist
Service
nonsense on my
Forces.
ship, but
I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Oh. Alright, tell me about the
I know
military
you're my
family.
Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Pissy space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't
Okay.
tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh Lord, you went to the Macapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Alright, look, you have to work with aliens. Our crew is our crew. I'm just not having this, so you're gonna have to deal.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
Really, with the attitude, it
It
was
won't be a
quite the
problem.
wording I wanted to use
You
there,
say
but that's
jump,
alright.
I say how high.
Work
You
with
tell
us.
me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Several reasons why that's funny.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her, though.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Alright, generally, how are we doing?
What's your
Oh,
opinion
no, that's
of the
what I
last
just did.
mission?
Not sure I'd buy Dr. Tassoni's
Yes, sorry, I
I think
wasn't.
she's being straight with us. Or at least
Don't
I
know why I
think
went
she
down the
lies
same
very
path, that's fine.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
All right.
I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright, so let's quickly pop over to Garrus.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Okay.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Well,
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
see, my saying that was because I'm a cynic, but you're doing it because you legitimately want to, bend the rules. Not entirely sure the ends. I definitely know the ends do not always justify the means. But
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
tough
I
decision.
hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That does
If
depend.
getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Okay. You know what? I'm okay with that with that conversation. Sort of. I think Garrus is on our side. I think he's just a little punchy.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
I bought quite a few licenses off the station
Let's see
just
what you
because I
got.
kind of suspected
You
they'd
bet,
be relevant.
man.
All right. So let's see. We got some level 4 and level 5 weapons, particularly assault rifles, pistols, Avenger 3 sniper rifle. Some good heavy armors and medium armors. Okay, so this is good to know. What about selling stuff? What have we got going on here? Now I'm gonna keep obviously I'm gonna keep the Omni tool. We got a lot of stuff we could, you know what? First things first. Okay. So we got a couple level. Hang on, let's go and talk to him again.
Looking for supplies?
This is gonna take a few minutes, so skip ahead like half an hour in the video if you're not into figuring out.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
To be figuring out what I want to outfit my crew with, but I kind of need to. So we have level 6s and 5s of basically pistol, shotguns, and assault rifles. We got some good heavy armors, so that's what we have here. What I really want to do, though... Well, okay, I guess I can talk to Tally while I'm down here.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship is
The
special.
Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Seriously, a wonderful character. I love Tally. She's great.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
That's pretty impressive.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Fair enough. And I think we talked about all of the rest of this. So.
See you later.
Alright, Engineer Adams, talk to me.
Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Okay, is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real
Adams,
knack for taking
I like
after
you.
that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Let's talk about the stealth
Fill
system.
me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Okay, does that mean we're invisible?
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Okay, what does that give us away?
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Tell me about the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Tell me about that.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Alright.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I like you, buddy.
Carry on, Adams.
Carry on, please.
Commander.
Seem to be able to talk to him. The big problem here is I still can't find my way out. Probably means I have to go up a deck and it was a mistake to come down here. Can't quite figure out the layout of this ship, but I'm not used to it, having only recently played this, and the other Mass Effect games were too far back in the past, and they had a different layout anyway. Slightly different layout in any case. Still want to know how to get off the ship. There it is. Alright, we are going to take Garrison Tally first. I mean, basically, I'm just going to be going and trying to...
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, hello.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Alright.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
No, I don't.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Alright, could be an
I
opportunity.
still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Okay, not understanding where you're coming from.
You don't approve of the Normandy's design?
This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Do whatever you
We'd
gotta
be
do.
honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Okay, about
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Turian design.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Still useful.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Don't start with
Krogan?
me.
Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free
get
access
stuff.
to Alliance equipment?
I'm not having this crap.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
It's unfortunate I don't have the option for these, but I probably wouldn't choose them very often.
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars.
Oh,
I'm
come
not
on,
convinced
really?
Normandy
The
isn't a
fist
waste
thing?
of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Boy, howdy, do I not like you. Already. A lot. Alright, anyway. We have to go and spend...
Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
We should go check that out. And actually, I know one of our quests takes us out there. It might be, in fact, that one. We will sort that out. But I want to get everybody in...
Commander
hello.
Shepard?
Lord, alright. Quick save. Let's go and deal with this.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Alright.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like
The
that.
Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Yep, the Turians helped build it.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
This is going to be a complication that's ongoing, but the crew is still Alliance.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm not going to implicate the Council yet. Oh, this is rough. You know what? If I'm being a true soldier, the correct answer... Oh, I don't... True soldier. What the hell do I know about being a true soldier? But I would expect the correct answer is I can't confirm or deny that. Myself, though, I'm going to go down a path where I'm going to be honest, because this knowledge has got to have leaked out already in one way or another. It's just too big. You don't destroy worlds and not have talk, so...
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
That's going to bite me in the ass, but I'm kind of a little bit outside of the rules, and to the extent that I think that was the right thing to do, so I don't like that particular lie. I am in a position where, well, that's still going to bite me. It's still going to bite me pretty hard. Did I actually capture your scan? Yes, I did. Oh, requisition officer.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Yeah, no problem. It's okay.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Right, so let's get yeah, see, like we have access, so I'm immediately thinking about getting that. Can I? 38,000. Oh, that would take up my entire budget. Oh hell. I want to output my team though. See, that's the thing. Okay, what do I actually have on me? See, I already have pretty good gear on me, so maybe what I should do, maybe I'm just doing this backwards actually. What I should do is I should go and outfit the crew with the weaponry that I have on me and that I've collected so far, because I've been fairly thorough about gathering it. Think. Yeah, to the
Do you
docking
ever
bay.
regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I have my own rules
I'm
here.
pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
She's got such sass. But then again, so does Garrus. I love these two. I love them to bits. Alright, so Let's go into their lockers and actually fully outfit them, and for that matter, me.
Stand by, shore party.
Because really,
Contamination in progress.
I don't have unlimited funds yet. I haven't generated a lot of funds. Purchasing any of that gear, what I'm gonna do...
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Yes, yes. Here's the question. Where do I remember seeing? That descends. I can't remember where. No, the gear is all the way in the basement, isn't it? Because this just gets me to the comm area. The virtual comm area. This takes me down, and directly under this... Alright. I'm going to get my bearings here, whether or not it kills me. So this descends me to here. Now, if I go to the back here, before I go to there, this brings me sort of to the commissary area. Oh, hi, here's Kaiden. What's down at the far end here? Oh, these are the sleeper pods, I guess for long-range travel? Like, really long-range travel? Oh, except I haven't seen any crew quarters, so this might have to be where everyone gets actual physical sleep. Alright. Let's talk to Kaiden.
Commander, do you have a minute?
Yep, sure.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
This is kind of cute, actually.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
I'm kind of with him.
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
So basically brain camp.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
What's Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Okay, tell me about your friends.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Okay. Time to talk then.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Well,
You really are romantic, buddy.
Sounds like she was special to you.
she was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Let's talk about this intentional exposure thing.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Alright, so go on.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested,
I
though.
wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
You're a real sweetie. Okie dokie. We need to go downstairs actually to get to the lockers. So we're not doing a whole lot of adventuring yet, except for that opener, which admittedly was pretty cool. We will get there. I promise I will not bail on this session until we get at least one other sort of major mission in, if I can get to it in any sane amount of time. Alright, so let's check out... Yeah, let's just do these in order, otherwise I'm going to get lost. So we need to make sure that you have a really decent rifle. So we've got an equipped item, Lancer 1. Well, we can do way better than that. Question is... what can we upgrade you to? More damage per second, heat sink capacity, and accuracy rating. So the Thunder's good. Better accuracy, but the heat sink sucks. Really crappy accuracy there, and we're down in the 2s and 1s at this point. So as assault rifles go, we want to find more Thunders, because I think that's what I want to outfit my characters with. So you get a Thunder. And that, I think, is going to be one of our target weapons for anyone who needs an assault rifle. Come on, really? That's what I wanted to do. What I want to do, actually, I want to check out my squad. So, can I not check out the crew? Really? I want to check out their stats. So hang on. I'm just going to unequip that. What I need to do... I want to figure out... so that goes into equipment, but what I really want is squad, but I want to look up... basically, I need a crew roster. Okay, let's actually quickly look this up so I'm not spending a lot of time futzing around. So Mass Effect 1, show crew skills. Because I don't want to have to go on a quest just to find out, for example, what I put the points into for the characters. Do. It's not really clear how I do that, if I'm honest. This is great, but all right. Okay. Maybe somebody can tell me how to do this. I basically want to get at skill selection without having to actually take the characters out on a mission, but I can't see an obvious way to do that. So what I'm going to have to do, it sounds like here, because it would be nice if we were just a, here's a crew roster. We got a crew roster for the sake of equipment, but not for the sake of skills. It seems kind of broken to me, if I'm honest. All right, so what we're gonna have to do, because I don't remember what I assigned everybody, or like focused on them. That's fine, but can I actually look at the, okay, so close examine. All right. Garrison tally. We're gonna have to do this the slow way.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Right. So what we're gonna do, yes. So what we're gonna do.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So now we go into squad, and now we can actually look at the characters. They just want this facility, but everywhere. Like, there's no... Anyway. I remember this being a thing all the way through Mass Effect 3, so I'm just going to have to suck it up, I suppose. Alright, so... What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take... I'm actually going to have to take a snapshot of this. So, tally Zora, copy that and paste that into my open office document, which I'm just about to, come on. Right. This is going to take a few seconds, so just sit back and relax while I sort this out. Now, I can always see my description by going into my squad at any time, so I won't take a snapshot of my personal layout. But I bet you this really isn't that much different than how a lot of people lay out these characters. Rex, I've done something slightly more unusual in, but not by much. Let's quickly back out of this and book it back into here. Re-enter the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Yes, we're going to make your life miserable. Liara and Erdnot, please accept the squad. That's fine.
Equalizing in...
quickly grab the, so Liara, let's do snipping tool, we're gonna do new. Copy that over into my document, paste another one. Back to Mass Effect. We're going over to Erdnot, Rex. If I get the snipping tool to behave. Not always as seamless as I would like, but there we go. We got 4 of the characters captured. One more trip.
Pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logs. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And we're going
Stand
back
by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning to go through each of the characters, and of the supplies that I currently have...
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Just give them the best equipment that suits their primary weapon, and then I'll go on to their secondary weapons. So this is not going to be a super exciting chunk of this stream, but I'm going to leave it in here anyway. If anything, you can just switch over to later in this stream. When I pass through all of this, you'll probably be able to find out when I'm doing that pretty easily. Or you can... come on, let's go back out. Ashley and Kaiden has the last 2. Or you can wait for my next stream. Because the alternative is that I do this...
Pressure with exterior atmosphere.
The other alternative is I do this completely off stream, and I don't know, as long as I'm doing this, why not record it, right? You can all yell at me that I'm doing this in a ridiculous fashion, but that's alright. Snipping tool. New, flop over to the Mass Effect window, and do a capture. Flop over to... Captured Kaiden. I'm getting a little faster at this. Go over to Ashley. Snipping tool. Back over to Mass Effect. Capture that. Back over to my log of the characters. And we are done. So I can close off the snipping tool. I can go over to the Mass Effect window. Back out of all of that.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck. Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Right. So, come on. Yes, decontamination in progress. Okay. So.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Right, let's now, having done that, we need to go down to the lower decks in order for me to meddle with everybody's current loadout at once. Because we've collected a fair few weapons, just out of luck. But I also have particular interests. Like I want everybody to be reasonably accurate unless we're able to fire rate. I'd like them to actually hit something. So I have particular weapons in mind for nearly everybody. So let's go to Liara first. So going over to my document, let's scroll all the way back up to the top where or not actually the top, it's about third down where I did Liara. I'm focusing, she's got 43 points. I really didn't take her anywhere in particular, did I? So very much the biotic. And so the physical weapon isn't really going to be the thing. So let's actually leave Liara to the last. She can basically, I hate to say this, but she can basically get sort of whatever leftovers I have from other characters who need specific weapons to be super effective. Hang on. Going to Tally. I have Tally being largely pistols. So the big thing I want to make sure is that she's got the best pistol I can possibly give her. So let's move over to pistol. So for now, oh, look at that. The heatsink capacity on the striker is terrible. So I'm going to probably going to go to the edge. So you're going to go to the edge, and so let's go through the crew one by one. Now for Rex, I'm pretty sure I went with shotgun with him, weapon-wise. I did. So I'm going to make sure Rex has the best possible shotgun. So of these, oh heck yes, the katana's the one I want to give him. Garrus, what are you? Very definitely assault rifles. So we're going to go through your list here. Now I think it was the Thunder that was the most interesting assault rifle. Kaiden, what are you up to? I put a lot of stuff into... Actually, you're more of a biotics person too, and you don't have a specific weapon you're after. So I'm going to assume that I'm gonna have you on assault rifle as well when you need to use a physical weapon. Because I don't think... electronics, first aid, medicine, sentinel, but no specific weapon. And that's fine. Love having another biotic on my team. But I also want you to be able to poke at things. So, you already have the Lancer 1. The Lancer 4 is just a better version of that. So now you have the Lancer 4. I'm okay with that. Last but not least, Ashley. What did I put? What did I give you? You were mostly... Oh no, you were mostly assault rifles too. Oh no, hang on. No, you were assault rifles. I didn't put much into your pistols. You're specifically assault rifles. And I got a lot of points to spend on a lot of you guys. So... I don't have a spare assault rifle, but let's actually go back and we're going to mix it up here. For the moment... I'm going to put you on the Tsunami 4 because it's better than the Lancer. It's actually way better than the Lancer. What can I do in terms of... Can I give you like a really good pistol amongst my listings here? No, you've already got a Kessler 1, which actually is less good on all fronts than the Striker 3. I could go with the Striker on this one. I don't lose that much accuracy and far more shots. Why do you have a Sniper Reaper rifle? Those are pretty good, right? Pretty good. Okay. How about my squad? Can we go into? Can we not go into what my loadout is? Ah, there we go. Weird interface. Let's go over the sniper rifles. Let's make sure I'm fully... So I definitely need to upgrade this. I'm going to get one of the sniper rifles. And okay, you know what? I can leave Kaiden with one of the other sniper rifles too, because I don't really have another sniper in this. Garrus I actually went with... now, I usually have him as the sniper, I think, in 2 and 3. Or he is the sniper in 2 and 3. I've gone with him being assault. Maybe I should transfer him over to being a sniper, but this is a combat sensor. That's interesting. What do we have in terms of armor? I want you to have heavy armor if I can find it. Heavy... I can go medium armor. The Assassin 3 is way better here. Alright, let's do that. Ashley, you are assault rifle territory, so I want you to have... Guess I'll give you the Lancer. Transfer installed upgrades to the new item. Well, yes. Because that gives you... Combat Sensor 1, yeah. So now we have to start looking at, because I can't outfit everybody with upgrades for everything at all times. I can really only do it for a weapon they are well suited to. Let's start by going into my own equipment at this point. I do not have anything on... I'm going to be primarily using this. What else can I do here? So we've got radioactive rounds, stamped with a minuscule amount of radioactive, loaded with radiation and sickness, minus 21 cooldown reduction. So that will help me slow down them regenerating, I guess, biotic targets. I'm going to go with Combat Sensor 3. As an ammo upgrade, what's chemical? So we get plus 40% toxic damage. Pirates, criminals, and mercenaries. They're coated with a highly toxic compound. 7 damage per second for 5 seconds. Okay. I do want to be pretty punchy. Right, grenade launcher. Is there anything we can do for this? Fusion explosive 2, radioactive polonium dispersed on detonation, targets caught in the blast, various degrees of radiation poisoning. Sure, why not? Alright. I'm only going to keep fully upgraded for the moment until we have gobs of money. I'm only going to keep the primary weapon I'm equipping for each of them fully upgraded. Well, as upgraded as I can anyway. So let's go back to Ashley's assault rifle. That's the hammerhead rounds. Let's go with chemical rounds there too. Combat sensor 1. We can go at least to combat sensor 2. Although, okay, yeah. Kaiden, we were going with one of the other assault rifles was the primary thing there, I think. Can you do... Sure, we'll just do more of that. But what we need is to know where's this. So that's recoil damper, reduces kickback to improve accuracy. I might want that myself. My weapon upgrade is... What is my weapon upgrade? No, I don't want to do. Equipment, please. On my sniper rifle, what I have is Combat Sensor 3. Some enemies jamming technology to block your weapons radar. The Combat Sensor improves detection levels, making those enemies visible. I do like having that. I do like having that, and I know my companions are having difficulty. Recoil damper. We're gonna go with that. Level 3, in fact. Rex. Let's go with Rex next. He's the shotgun specialist. So on his shotgun, he has a Katana 4, which is really, really great. We're also going to give him some chemical rounds, because why not? We are going to say, what weapons can we do to make his easier? Some recoil dampening. Let's just give him some heat sink on that, so he gets a few more shots. Garrus, I've made an assault, haven't I? Really should be a sniper, but I would have to undo, or I'd have to upgrade his tech along that line instead of along assault rifle. And he's already got a very good assault rifle rating. So in this game, he's going to be assault related. I'm going to give him radioactive rounds, and he is going to have improved sighting to improve the accuracy, because he already gets quite a few bullets. I want more of them to hit. Okay. Tali. I think primarily pistol is what I put on her. So let's make sure that that's super accurate too. We're gonna go with hammerhead rounds and improved accuracy. Right. And Liara. I never gave a weapon to. What in the name of all that is holy is this? This is a shield. Okay. And that's a biotic amp. And I still haven't done armor on any of these, and I kind of want to. That's why she keeps, because she has a shield. That's what her shtick is. So she's got a shield. Yes. And I don't have any upgrades for that yet. Okay, that's okay. I'd like her to have some sort of weapon, though. What kind of weapon can I give that's sort of maximally a thing? Maybe the... maybe she could go. She could take a sniper rifle, because I don't really. She doesn't feel right to give her a shotgun. The Hurricane 4, though, shotgun is actually pretty good. All right, let's give her a shotgun. It's weird, but I'll take it. Try the chemical rounds. We'll go with the recoil damper for accuracy. Alright, so now we gotta start looking at going all over these one more time. Hit F5 for a quick save. One more time, let's go over this and see what we can do about armor. Not much in the armor department. We need to start investing in this. So if we go medium armor, gladiator, what does that get us? You got Phoenix 1. So this does actually improve. This only really improves physical protection at the cost of biotic protection. So this is kind of going to be our bottleneck. We need more armor for our characters. I don't have a lot of money as of yet. That's not going to be any better. Like armor-wise, you already have like the assassin level 3 armor gives pretty good physical damage protection and some slightly better shields, but at the cost of no tech and biotic protection. Yeah. You're the one I gave the sniper rifle to. No, this is an assault rifle. The question is, can I actually use an Omni tool myself? No, because I can't be a biotic in this universe, in this edition. Okay. Okay, so if I'm going to take a biotic with me, who do I want to have the very best in the way of Omni tools? You currently have a Blue Wire Tool 1. You are definitely, this is so epic. I wish I had the Quarian armor, but I don't. Actually, what is the armor situation for Quarians? Nothing. I can't get armor for my Quarians. So, you are definitely getting that. But having done that, let's go and make sure that, okay, so Liara is also, can only really use light armor. Can we get anything better than what she currently has? Maybe Assassin 3? Or Explorer 2? Alright. Let's get Assassin 3. Protection against radiation gases and a host of other toxins. Why not? You, however, have... oh, I can actually upgrade the biotic amp on this to give a better cooldown bonus. Alright, hang on. Let's focus on the Omni tool. We can totally give you a Polaris 5. Already did Tally. Ashley is... No, it's not Ashley, it's our other biotic. It's Caden. So of the ones we have remaining, Blue Wire Tool 3 doesn't appear all that good. Logic Arrest Tool 3 looks pretty good. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna give somebody my the improved Gemini amp. I think I'm gonna give that to Tali as well, because because I have a bias is why I'm doing that. We're gonna go here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I can't give you that. You're more of a technical biotic. I don't seem to be able to give you an amp. Interesting. Alright, so with that in mind, who can I give the amp to? Can Liara take the amp? Yes. So you're getting Gemini amp. Gemini amp 2. You are getting there's no difference there because they're both Solaris amps. You can do an upgrade to your Omni tool. Definitely going with that one. You've already got a Polaris 4. Yeah. That's a pretty good loadout. What do we got in terms of armor for him? Nothing. We do not have Krogan. Oh, we do have Krogan heavy armor. Why can I not activate these? Because you have not been given appropriate skill upgrades. We got a lot of skill upgrades. So we got Liara, I believe. So of the going back to our skill list in our open office doc here, I got a lot of points to distribute for very nearly everybody. But Kaiden's okay. Rex is arguably okay. I don't have his combat armor skill up, and that's why I can't give him the heavier armor. So that's something I'm gonna have to spend points on for him, because he does need to be armored realistically. I actually focused on his shotguns and his warp capabilities because I wanted him to be an interesting heavy with a good, powerful biotic skill, but to be perfectly frank, his major combat is going to be in shotguns. So I should get his combat armor up as well. I haven't done anything with Liara. So of the characters that I have, the two that I should take out in the next run are Liara and Ashley. Both of them need some TLC in their skill lists. All right. Of my own skills, let's actually look at this at the moment. Before I started upgrading the sniper rifles like all the way and making that super, super deadly dangerous, I did want to so I have 12 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'm probably never going to choose the intimidation dialogue option, which is really the only reason I'm doing this. But I want to have the option available, and I might be sassy on occasion. I do want to go a fairly heavy Paragon route, though, because that's just my thing. So, increase my soldier. Now, this is all immunity stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get better at doing my sniper rifles first. So, improves the assassination damage bonus. So that's what I'm going to do with you. Yeah, seriously in the Paragon realm. Don't know why I put all those points into the extra conversation option, but it's probably dumb. But I'll live. Alright. So I've gone and wasted a lot of time upgrading all the tech. I made some pretty big jumps in at least primary weapons and some armor. And I think I'm just going to keep doing it that way. I'm not going to buy a lot of equipment until a little later on when it becomes obvious I'm going to have to do that in order to really push the boundaries in the characters. I've got a pretty good sniper rifle, for example. I don't need to spend money on top of the line just yet. So what I'm going to do, I have got to grab myself some extra liquid. So what I'm going to do, we're going to hit save. We're going to hit new save, so we save a good permanent spot here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take a quick, like 5-minute break maybe to gather some water, take a little bio break because you need to do that every once in a while. I'm not going to stop the stream, so here we go. Stay with me. I will be right back. And we're back. Hopefully, OBS has behaved itself. It looks like it probably has. Alright. So, we need to take out, I think it was Liara and... Oh, who the heck else was it? Liara and Ashley, in order to be able to upgrade their skill set.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Well, that's fine. Let's quickly check this out. So we maxed out Soldier. We need to max out assault rifles so that she's really, really good at them. So you're sorted out up to there. Let's then get assault train. Well, let's get combat armor so that we can get you into heavier stuff. So let's unlock first aid and then get up into equipping heavy armor. And we can actually do some good stuff with first aid in here too, I think. Equip heavy armor. What's the next target? Advanced shield boost. We'll grab one of those. And you know what? Let's just walk it all the way up the range. Let's just max this out. Then assault training. Let's take her down this road. Once that's maxed out, I may go with first aid. I mean, I haven't done much with the fitness track, but we've got 3 points left. Let's start in on, so this restores 40 health for all wounded party members. So we can start using this maybe, if I can pay attention, to healing up characters. Deploys, oh, hang on. Problem with that is it deploys Medigel. In order to do that, I don't want to use up all of our Medigel. Do I want first aid in here? Let's undo those talent points and start again. Let me think about how I want to do this. I do have them on use any talents you like. Don't know if that applies to that particular talent, probably. If I went into the fitness category, increases health, so that's all generally good. Let's save first aid for a little later. Let's go up the fitness track. Okay, and in Liara, we have piles of points to spend. So she already has 1 level in first aid, so we might as well make her supremely useful in that. But we're also going to, first of all, let's just max out that. That just makes some kind of sense, right? We're going to make sure her barrier is high because she doesn't have any other form of defense. Stasis, Mass Effect field that immobilizes a single target, can always be interesting. But we need some sort of immediate... some sort of immediate thing that can help act as a defensive thing. So throw, some serious damage probably as a result of this. Advanced throw. Singularity creates a vortex that draws objects towards it. That can always be helpful. Stasis is also immune to damage. So actually, I'm going to go with Singularity as the thing I want to target. How do I get that? I have to get Warp up to here, and then I can do Singularity. So I think that's the uniqueness that I'm going to make for this character. And done that, let's go to town on Singularity. Then, as long as we have somebody who may be using first aid on a regular basis, so electronics, in order to get this, I need first aid up to 4 points. I'm actually going to go with maxing out first aid, or at least going up this route. Because as long as she already has it, I might as well get the best possible use out of it I can. Up here, we end up with Medigel cost 1, recharge time 20 seconds, accuracy cost 30%. That could be super useful. Alright.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So let's go to the journal. Let's figure out what we actually have to do in terms of missions. That is, still haven't finished this yet. I need 2 more, and I don't know where to get them, but that's okay. Fanatical Biotics, the Rogue. This is the one that we were just asked to do. This is on Earth's moon, actually. So we don't actually have to be here. Okay. That's a fine thing.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I'm gonna take those 2 characters out anyway. Because I feel like it.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Hey, Presley, what's the word? Alright.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Alright, Joker, what do we got?
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Ah, crap.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
No, I did the best I could.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad.
Tough
The mention
beans.
of him was politically inconvenient.
Alright, what happened?
How angry was the council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us.
I knew there was going to be
I won't keep anyone
blowback.
on the Fifth Fleet out.
I knew there was going to be blowback. I wasn't playing sort of the prim and proper soldier on that one. Okay, supposedly constructed by the... Okay, I probably already read that. But in any case, we have to get to... we actually have to go all the way out and go find Earth. Where is the Sol system? Oh, local cluster. Here we go. Yes, please. Let's go check out our home planet and its systems. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, the undock sequence. Very pretty. All right. You know what? Let's work our way out. Let's start and check out Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north-south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Fine. Where's Venus? There we go. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus only has a handful of aerostat research outposts. Alright. So, for detailed information, please refer to the statute issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. This is a problem. If you've ever taken a look at any videos or websites depicting the amount of space debris that we have in orbit that NASA regularly tracks, all the space agencies regularly track down to like bolts and hammers and anything that's come loose from a space station, stuff that's departed from spacecraft in any way, collisions, rare as they are, and that sort of thing. We're tracking what tens of thousands of things up in space that are problematic. We really are kind of trapping ourselves down here. What a pain. Anyway, can we single out the moon separate? Yes, we can. In early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. And we're going to land here because we actually have a mission here. So we're specifically going to take out Ashley and Liara. Yep. Hopefully they should be able to fare better now that we've punched their capabilities up a notch. Okay. So that's us. Let's, I don't know, let's aim for here. Just want to look around, see if we can find anything of interest. Get up and over this rise. Where did we get to? All right.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Sam. Although it doesn't look like that on the map. So, alright. Alright, you know what? Let's actually head for this corner, roughly, and we're gonna basically come down here and across and then up, and that should capture a good chunk of our travel direction. So we're kind of backtracking a little bit here, that's alright. It'll cover a good chunk of the map. It's a fairly sheer wall, so maybe we'll go over here. There's a number of things immediately off to our right. Maybe on top of this ridge. Alright, we're just rocketing our way over the train here and making general pests of ourselves. But our radar, as it were, isn't really telling us anything interesting. Let's go and see what this blob of stuff is here. Doesn't appear to be the thing that's immediately on our map. Hello. That's going to be a problem. So it's actually due south of us. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell that was supposed to be about, but... Alright, so I'm gonna go south along the ridge here, then immediately hang a right. Slightly weird. Okay, we're gonna go basically across to here and then we'll cut up to here. Do. Why am I stuck? Because these controls are ass. Pardon my language. I'm starting to realize why they can. This is not new, not news. But but I am realizing why there was continued commentary on the kind of badness of the vehicles, the vehicle part of this game. Because this is just awful. Well, it's not awful, it's just awkward. No! No! Because I can make it work. It's just not... I don't know. Not grand, if I'm honest. So that's where I am now. Is anything though to get out and actually see here as such, so alright, much like the last time that I played this game on stream, I have someone who wants to get my attention for a few minutes, and I have been doing this for nearly 3 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete this mission, I think. Alright, so I've done that, and now I want to go across the ridge. So very quickly pop over to... That will just be a moment. Sent a message back saying I would be a few minutes, and here we go. Despite my complaints about the controls, I'm not doing half bad when I'm somewhat focused. Okay, that was just sort of an incidental thing for me to tackle. Now I want to head up into this direction, so... Oh, that's where I am. Okay, I guess I'm heading up towards there. How about if I head across here first, and then over... Close enough. Let's just angle our way up to here, because I don't think there's going to be anything right at the edge of the map. There it is. Don't know what the vertical jump thing is for. It really doesn't do anything. Oh, hello. My electronics skill is too low. I don't have anybody who can do electronics on this. Or is my personal electronics skill too low? Squad. I do not have electronics, and I didn't bring anybody with electronics. Oh, that's bad. Well, we, okay. We are gonna have to go to the map. Where did we get to? We got to Alliance Training Ground. That's south of here. this is the debris. I gotta go and get somebody with more electronic skill. That's really sad. Okay, map. Turn to the Normandy. That's fine. I have to bring on somebody with electronics. Kind of for that reason, always want to bring one of our resident electronics experts. I'm gonna land. I'm gonna go with Tally. I like Tally. Tally and Biara should be a lot of fun. So I think we have to get... Let's actually... Yeah, let's go check out the debris first, so... Alright, this time we're getting in here. Sweet. Because we are not giving up any of the upgrades that we find. They're too precious. So, having done that, it's time to get to the thing that we're actually supposed to, which is here. Which I thought we were already at, but maybe I was wrong. In any case, you have to get up this rather daunting slope. Yeah, I was already up here, so I have to get out to do something, I think. Oh, there is an entrance console. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, begin the manual override. Darn it. You're getting in here, dang it. Glad it just lets you retry, but... nice. Yeah, we're taking all of that too. Oh. Well, that was complete fail in every way because I'm not really apparently paying proper attention here. this in a short amount of time. Alright. Alright, one of you go to there. Another one of you go to there. Alright. Okay. Let's actually have you go. Actually, I want both of you roughly there. Then I take it off a little bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the game and I'm going to go deal with something locally and then I will probably do, yeah, this is going to take me a little while to wrap my head around here. Yeah, alright, so we're going to do a permanent save here. And it has been delightful to stream for everyone. I will be back a little bit later. Might do some KSP, might come back to this. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how I feel. Alright, so thanks for joining me. This is Code Weaver Plays Games, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.